All right, today we're jumping into a really cool, untold story from the comic Shadows of the Silent Storm. We're going to follow Team 7 on a mission that seriously pushes them, their skills, their nerve, and their bond, right to the edge against a threat that is just a total mystery.
And of course, it all kicks off with Naruto's gut feeling. You just know when he says something like this, he's right. He can feel it in the air of the Hidden Leaf Village, this kind of strange quiet that means something huge is coming. It's the perfect setup for the crazy adventure that's about to go down.
And just like that, the adventure begins. This first part of our story reunites the legendary Team 7. We're talking Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi, for a mission that is anything but ordinary.
So, the mission briefing they get from Lady Tsunade, it's honestly chilling. An entire village has just gone dark. No calls for help, not a single body, and zero signs of a struggle. It's like the whole population just vanished into thin air, leaving this perfect ghost town behind. And that's the mystery they have to solve.
And this right here, this is so classic Team 7. Anyone else might see a reason to be super cautious, but they just see a challenge. Sasuke immediately clocks the suspicion, and Kakashi's like, yep, this is exactly the kind of weirdness we're built for. Their confidence is just off the charts. When things get this strange, they are absolutely the ones you call.
Okay, so Team 7 arrives at the village border, and this is where things get real. The whole atmosphere just shifts. It's instantly tense, like the silence itself is promising that something unknown and dangerous is waiting for them. I want you to just picture this scene for a second. Doors are hanging wide open, the wind is just whistling through these silent streets, and there are tables set for dinner with food still steaming on them. The entire village is frozen in one single quiet moment. The people are just gone. It's such an eerie sight, and it tells the team that whatever happened here, it was fast and it was not natural.
And the clues they find, well, they only make things weirder. The food on the plates pretty much confirms people vanished right in the middle of their meals. Sasuke's Sharingan picks up fresh traces of chakra, but it's nothing he recognizes. It doesn't match any known technique. And on top of all that, there's just this primal feeling. They are not alone.
And then, Kakashi, with those veteran instincts of his, he confirms it. He says what they're all feeling. At that moment, the investigation is over. They haven't just found a mystery, they've walked right into a trap. The threat is here, and it's about to show itself.
So what in the world are they facing? These things, they aren't rogue ninja, and they aren't some kind of summoned beast. They're these shadow creatures, beings that aren't even really solid. Physical attacks are completely useless. Punches, kunai, jutsu, they all just pass right through them. This makes them a terrifying new kind of enemy that pretty much neutralizes all their usual tactics.
So those first few skirmishes with these individual shadows, turns out that was just a warm-up. Now, the true scale of this thing is about to be revealed, and the real battle for the village is on.
All of a sudden, every single shadow in the village just starts to flow together, merging into this one single monstrous being that towers over all the buildings. All those small, slippery threats have become one giant, overwhelming force. I mean, seriously, how do you even begin to fight something like this?
But this is the breakthrough. While everyone else is probably seeing this unstoppable monster, Sasuke's Sharingan cuts right through all the chaos and finds a weakness, a single glowing core right at the creature's center. It has a heart, and if it has a heart, well, it can be destroyed.
The second that weakness is identified, they just snap right into formation. It's a perfect display of their teamwork. Naruto's clones flood the area, creating this massive distraction. Then you've got Sakura with her insane strength and Sasuke with his precision, and together they just carve a path through the chaos. And that leaves Naruto and Sasuke to get in there for a synchronized final blow.
And with just one word from their leader, the whole plan ignites. Kakashi's command just cuts through all the noise, signaling the exact moment for that final strike. Everything has been leading up to this.
And here it is, two of the most legendary techniques in the entire series, happening side by side. You've got Naruto's Rasengan, this spiraling vortex of pure raw power, and Sasuke's Chidori, a piercing blade of focused lightning. They charge forward together, this perfect fusion of their rivalry and power, aimed at that one single point.
The impact is just immense.
These two opposing forces of chakra slam right into the creature's core, and the result is this massive, blinding explosion that literally shakes the entire village. It's the ultimate display of their combined strength.
And in the quiet moments after that incredible attack, the storm finally passes, leaving this quiet sense of resolution in its wake.
As the smoke clears, the monster is just gone. It's completely vanished. And even better, the villagers are starting to stir. They're waking up like they were just in a bad dream, totally unharmed. The sun starts to rise, and it shines down on a village that is, once again, peaceful. Mission accomplished.
You know, Kakashi's words here are so simple, but man, they carry so much weight. It's not just him saying good job on the mission. It's him acknowledging their flawless teamwork, reaffirming their identity. They are, and they always will be, Team 7.
And that's really the ultimate takeaway here. The story wasn't just about fighting some shadow monster. It was about showing that their shared history, that deep trust, and their combined strength, that's what lets them overcome any darkness that comes their way.
So that leaves us with one final thought. We saw all their individual powers, right? But it was their coordination, their trust in each other that actually won the day. It really makes you think. In any challenge, how does a team's bond go from just being a connection to being its most powerful, most decisive weapon?